The god of contracts faked his own death, then handed his divine power to the enemy. And nobody figured it out until it was already done. Rex Lapis was Liyue's god for over 6,000 years. Not a protector, not a figurehead. An actual god who fought wars, defeated ancient sea monsters, and physically shaped the geography of the land with his own hands. The Guyun stone forest, those massive rock pillars rising out of the ocean, are the stone lances he used to imprison a god he defeated in battle. He just left them there. His word was law. His contracts were unbreakable. And for 6,000 years, Liyue built everything around the assumption that Rex Lapis would always be there. That's exactly what worried him. At some point, Zhongli made a decision. Liyue had grown too dependent on a god. Its people were capable. Its merchants were shrewd. Its military was strong. But none of that mattered as long as Rex Lapis was standing behind them. They would never truly know what they were without him. So he planned his own exit. He disguised himself as a mortal, took a job as a consultant at a funeral parlor, specifically the parlor handling the rite of parting, his own funeral rite. He arranged every detail himself and then stood in the background and watched as all of Liyue prepared to say goodbye to their god. Then he let them believe he was dead. What followed wasn't chaos. It was a test. The Fatui moved on Liyue. An ancient sea monster called Ojal, a god Zhongli himself had defeated and imprisoned thousands of years ago, was released into Liyue harbor. The entire nation was under threat. Zhongli watched. He did not intervene. The Liyue Qixing, the Adepti, the people, they handled it themselves. No god required. Liyue passed. And then Signora arrived. Eighth of the Fatui harbingers. She wasn't there to attack. She was there to collect. Zhongli handed her his gnosis, the physical manifestation of his divine authority, without a fight. Calmly, deliberately, he called it the contract to end all contracts. The Tsaritsa had offered him something in return, something valuable enough that the god of contracts, a being who had spent 6,000 years ensuring every deal was perfectly balanced, agreed without hesitation. Nobody knows what it was. The traveler asked him directly. Zhongli smiled and told them they would have to find out themselves on their journey across Teyvat. That answer was not an accident. Nothing Zhongli does is. He spent 6,000 years as a god holding Liyue together, and when he finally decided to leave, he didn't announce it. He didn't ask for permission. He engineered the most elaborate exit in Teyvat's history, tested his people one final time, and walked away satisfied. The god of contracts didn't retire. He just decided his last contract was the most important one, and he kept the terms to himself.